Shouldn't you be attacking me? These things have like super eyesight, don't they? So shouldn't he like see me? See a large Deathclaw. The creature is composed of rippling muscles, sharp teeth, and claws. Oh no, I didn't even mean to click it then. Ooh, it can talk? Do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I am Grufar, leader of this Deathclaw pack. Why have you come here? To kick your ass. Yep. How is it possible that a Deathclaw can talk? And so well? Forgive me. I do not mean to be rude, but I do not see that this is relevant to our conversation. I can speak with your tongue, I can read your written word. What more needs to be said? I see. Why have you come here? I'm looking for something called a G.E.C.K. I was told I could find one here. A G.E.C.K. Is that not a small lizard? No, wait. That is a gecko. I'm sorry, but I do not know what a G.E.C.K. is, nor where it can be found. To be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what it is myself. Would it be alright with you if I looked for it? I'm sorry, but I do not allow just anyone to wander these halls. I am responsible for the safety of all who live here, and I must exercise caution. However, I will look for this G.E.C.K, and if I find it, I will let you know. I can understand your concern. You don't know me well enough to trust me. What if I could help you out somehow, and in return you allow me to look around? You would be interested in helping us? Yes, I sense little evil in you. Very well, I shall place my trust in you. You can see little evil. Okay. There are many machines here. Machines built by humans. Deathclaw hands cannot use these machines. However, there is one machine that understands questions. I ask it to run the other machines and it obeys. This machine no longer listens. It will no longer run the other machines. We are running out of food and water. I have ordered raids on the human land so that we may survive. I'm not proud of this, and I'd put an end to it. If you repair this machine, I will be able to feed my people once again. I will gladly stop the raids. Will you agree to this? I'm no techie, but I can give it a try. Thank you. The machine is in the vault control center on the 3rd level. If you can repair it, please do so. I'm placing my trust in you. Please do not betray it. You are welcome here. Yeah. Thanks, I'll get on it. I'm not gonna lie, I really adore my own acting. It's kinda sad. Although it's kinda shitty too. There's a human in here. Sorry, I'm just gonna go and get a little bit sidetracked while I go see this guy. Short man carrying a book in his hands. Hello, I'm Joseph the herbalist. Joe, it's you. What can I help you with? Just saying hello. Oh, damn it. Can I ask you some questions? What would you like to know? Why is there not a question that is literally, why are you here? Alright, well, I guess that is. How did you come to be here in the first place? Well, I was gathering some herbs one night when a voice called to me out of the darkness. I've been watching you, it said. And I know that you are a healer. Are you dedicated to your art enough to heal someone foreign to you? Someone whom many would consider an enemy? I answered that I respected all life and would do my best to heal the injured, regardless of who or what they were. I thought it was some thief or raider who had gotten himself hurt and needed a doctor. Oops. You can't begin to imagine my surprise when a couple of Deathclaws stepped out of the night with an injured companion. Somebody had shot him up real good. Told them I couldn't work on him where we were, so they blindfolded me and brought me here. I've been here from that day forward. Thanks, friendly viewer. It's nice to have you here. See you around. It's Flame Lurker. There's your there's your shout out. One a day. Interesting. What would you like to know? Can you leave here if you want? Yes, I can, and often do. I have to collect my herbs from time to time, and I've never been stopped. I used to wonder if the Deathclaws were secretly following me and whether or not they would stop me if I tried to leave. So one day I put the fear to test. Traveled to another town and stayed there a week or so before returning. When I got back, I was warmly welcomed. Gufar, the pack leader, came to me privately and personally thanked me for coming back. Now, I'm definitely here because I want to be. Alright. Well, thanks for the information. Oh, actually, can you tell me anything about these Deathclaws? Well, let's see. Deathclaws appear to be mutated Jackson's chameleons, the horned variety. There are a lot of similarities still present, but an ever greater number of differences. The mutation factor is quite high. This species is highly intelligent, about the equivalent of an 8-year-old, with some individuals reaching human normal level. Their learning capacity is very high, and they're capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they do not have vocal cords, the chameleons seem to mimic human speech with the same as a parrot does. I've yet to discover the exact mechanism behind this, so I'm unable to say more at this time. Socially, they're pack animals with a very rigid code of ethics. They're led by an alpha male who rules with the mutual consent of the pack. They appear to be extremely loyal to the pack as a whole, treating it as a family unit rather than having individual families as humans do. Their sense of right and wrong is very well defined. They do follow a code of ethics that is enforced by the pack as a whole. Violence is never used as a solution to a problem among the pack as far as I can see. There have been no capital crimes committed here, so I can't say how those are handled. That's all I can think of for now. Hope this helps. Well, I'm pretty impressed with your knowledge, actually. Well, thanks for the info, Joseph. I got work to be doing now, though. Right, Vic, Cassidy, behave yourselves. These things can kill you in one swing, so be nice. My, village taught me all about them, I guess. Forgive, I no speak well. I try talk you. Who are you? Aye, Fjarn. Who you? Nice to meet you, Fjarn. I'm Griz. You want what? Well, just passing the time. Down to level 2, even though he said it's on level 3. Yeah, I know, right? What sort of fucking guy has Joseph as a name? Fucking idiots. God. Fucking Josephs with their... What? Don't even tell me those fuckers are here. No way. No. Ted killed them all. They're dead. Hello, human. What's your job in the vault? Dar, guard hall, and keep peace. Nothing more. No, you're doing fine, Dar. Keep it up. What you want? Nothing? Am I gonna be able to go in there, or is that like... I don't know if I should be looking around as so much. I feel like I'm like... What the hell are these guys? How come they were so against me coming in here, and yet they got all sorts of humans going on? Here they got oh, you've said that about 10 times. More than that. Jeez, I was being nice just then by saying 10. It's more like fucking 1,000. Hello? Welcome, traveler. I'm called Gordon, and I'm the Shrine Keeper. What can I help you with? Nice to meet you, Gordon. I'm Griz. Can I ask you some questions? Certainly you may. So what's this shrine dedicated to? This shrine is dedicated to an unnamed hero known only as the Vault Dweller. Oh, so it's not Ted's enemies. It's Ted's best friend. Well, not... I don't know. He's praying for Ted. He or she was the savior of all who lived here several decades ago. We do not know what became of our savior, but he or she lives on in our minds and hearts. Very commendable, Gordon. Can I ask you some more questions? What would you like to know? How long have you been here? I've lived all my life here in this vault. Been a shrine keeper for most of those years. It's a long time. So, were you here when the Deathclaws took over? No, my friend, I was not. I left a few months ago to visit the statue of the Vault Dweller erected in the central core of the NCR. When I returned to the vault, I found the Deathclaws were already here. Needless to say, I was in shock. However, I'm convinced that they are not responsible for what happened to my fellow citizens. If, by chance, you want more information on this matter, you can seek out G.E.C.K in the library. Keep this in mind. Alright, well, see you, Gordon. Thanks. G.E.C.K. I wanna know where the fuck these things came from, and why they're so intelligent. So if this G.E.C.K guy can tell me, is G.E.C.K a Deathclaw or a human? I don't know. Where are you, G.E.C.K? You? Robed figure. Oh, you're clearly a Deathclaw. Don't even try and hide it. That didn't used to look like that. What did they do to this place? They changed it all up. See, I'm thinking the voice thing I need to fix. Computer voice module. So I think getting this may have been good for me after all. Thank you, Eldridge. There's so many humans here. Who are you? Hi. Well, I'll be. What? How are you doing, Griz? I hope everything worked out for you at the squat. Dahlia? What the fuck is she doing here? Thanks to you, things worked out great. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. It was my pleasure to do what I could for you. So what can I help you with? Well, I got some questions for you. How'd you come to get here? After I left the squad, I didn't know what to do with myself. Figured I'd just drift into another town and another hired gun job. So I was wandering the desert trying to decide exactly where I should go. Well, one day I was looking for a good place to camp. It was getting late, and I didn't want to be out in the open after dark. Off in the distance a ways, I thought I saw a campfire. So I decided to see who was there. So I sneak upon this campsite, yeah? And there are these two Deathclaws sitting around the fire just chatting away. Idiot that I am. I let out a little cry of surprise, jumped up and turned to run right into the arms of another Deathclaw standing right behind me. Anyway, to make a long story short, it took a while for me to realize that I wasn't about to be put on a spit and barbecued. Instead, I was brought here and interviewed by Grufar. Now I can live here if I want. That's interesting. Yeah, this is an epic game. An oldie but a goodie. I doubt she can tell much. Alright, well, nice to see a familiar face, I guess. Talk to you later. Is that a kid? Robed figure. Alright, I'll talk to you last, because you must... I'm assuming you're Goris. Maybe you're Goris, I don't know. How long have I played? I don't know, actually. I don't think it tells you, does it? I don't know. It's, this is the date in game, and I just got to Vault 13, so that's about the best I can give you. I'm about 20 hours-ish playing time or so. Hello, I'm Ariel. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Who are you? Hey, Ariel. Name's Griz. Yeah. I'm new here, sure. It's a pleasure to meet you. What can I help you with? I'd like to ask you some questions. How'd you come to be here at the vault? My husband and I were traveling with a caravan on its way to the New California Republic. We wanted to start a new life for ourselves and our daughter, Sandy. Unfortunately, the caravan was attacked by raiders one night. They were incredibly brutal. They killed everyone, men, women, and children. Rand, my husband, died trying to defend Sandy and me. We were to die next when a miracle occurred. I was holding Sandy behind me, trying to keep her from the monster that had shot Rand. He stood next to my husband's body and laughed at me as he aimed his gun at my head. Suddenly, this huge claw came out the darkness, grabbed him from behind, and, well... Thank goodness that Sandy didn't see what happened next. Anyway, the raiders were being wiped out by this group of Deathclaws. The one that saved Sandy and me stood near us and talked to me. He kept reassuring me that I was safe, and that he was sorry that he couldn't have gotten there sooner to help us. Afterwards, the Deathclaws brought us here. Well, thank goodness that you and your daughter are safe. I'm not gonna ask why she's sad, because I think that's kinda obvious. And I'm guessing this is just the daughter, so... Alright. You then. Hello. I'm G.E.C.K. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Yeah. I'm Griz. Yeah, I'm from outside the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Griz. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are staying here in the vault, but you look different. You appear to be more seasoned. If you know what I mean. I'll bet you've been around a bit and accomplished things, am I right? Yeah, I've had some adventures. Say, if you wouldn't mind answering some questions for me, I could tell you some of my adventures in return. It's a deal. I would love to hear anything you could tell me. What would you like to know? I don't suppose you know what happened to the people who used to live here in the vault? They were captured by a group called the Enclave. Grufar and the pack were forced to aid in their capture. They had no choice since they were slaves at the time. The fate of the humans has weighed heavily on Grufar's mind. He's never really forgiven himself for his complicity in that affair. The humans were taken alive, but who knows what has happened to them since. Sometimes we're all forced into doing distasteful things by situations outside of our control. Grufar should learn to forgive himself. So what would you like to know? What is it you're doing here? I'm a student of sorts, trying to learn as much as I can about the world and the different cultures that have developed. Right now I'm studying the culture the Deathclaws are forming, and comparing it to human development along similar lines. I've acquired just about all the information I need here. It would help my research a great deal if I could do some traveling. However, I don't want to go it alone, if you know what I mean. So you're a scholar. That's quite an accomplishment in today's world. What else would you like to know? What can you tell me about Grufar? Grufar's not the monster that he appears to be. He genuinely cares about all of us here, and is doing everything he can to ensure our safety and survival. All of us trust him with our lives. I don't know what else I could say about him. You would have to get to know him and judge for yourself. I'll not make any snap decisions about him. He deserves better. Alright. Well, I'm sorry, G.E.C.K, but I got to go right now. I've kept my part of our bargain and answered all of your questions. Now how about those adventure stories you promised? Yeah, sure. Ba-dunk. And then this one time I had this friend called Sulik. and he died. He was killed trying to free slaves. He got in the way of my bullets. It's not my fault, I promise. I don't want to go looting. If I like grab a G.E.C.K, they might think I'm trying to run. Oh. They're making babbies. Greetings, human. Hi. Who might you be? I'm called Valdis. And you are? Nice to meet you. I'm Griz. How may I serve you? Rip. No offense to your fellow Deathclaws, but you sound more educated, shall we say. Yes. We are quite diverse in our levels of education. I'm doing my best to continue mine in my spare time. It's a pretty good goal. Keep it up. I'm just passing the time. I'll be heading onward now. I got a computer to fix, or try to at least. At least I got old Vic with me. He knows more than I do. Tall, lanky man with thick glasses.
Oh, hello there. I'm Jim, or Jimmy. What you up to?
Yeah. Hey, Jim. I'm Griz. Can I ask you something?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Griz. I'd be happy to answer some questions.
Say, isn't this the, Vault Overseer's room?
Normally the Vault Overseer would be stationed here, but Vault 13 has been fully automated.
Why? I mean, isn't that unusual?
I don't know the full story, but at one point in the Vault's history there was a rebellion. The Overseer was either killed or overthrown. I'm not sure which. Anyway, the leaders of the revolution didn't want to entrust the fate of the people to another overseer, so they installed this mainframe. The records say it was purchased from, what was the name? I remember. The Brotherhood of Steel.
Huh. Can you tell me anything about this Brotherhood?
No, I'm sorry, but I have no information on them. This all happened ages ago, and I've never found any references to them other than this one. However, it's my understanding that the Brotherhood was a military outfit, and there are some ruins of what appears to be a military base west of here. That might be what's left of them.
Alright. Well, let me ask you some other things then.
What would you like to know?
So, what's all this machinery for then? What does what?
Well, this right here is the mainframe computer system and related support devices. From here, all functions of the vault are remotely controlled.
Right, yeah, I see.
What would you like to know?
And, if it's all automated, what the hell do you do here?
Well, we're having some computer problems, and I'm looking into it. Unfortunately, my forte is software, not hardware.
Hey, he's a bit like you, Spud. Even though I think you're not entirely amazing around software either. No offense, I don't know. I think you admit to that, don't you? If not, then go. You make all the websites. No, you're better than me. You can make epic videos in Sony Vegas. I can't. You got them mad skills? Alright. Yeah. Grufar mentioned this to me. He asked me to take a look. Do you mind? You can't make matters any worse than they already are. Go right ahead. Alright, but I need to ask you a couple things first. Why would you like to know? Nothing. Idiot. Alright, what we got? Mainframe. Where's the, voice control thingy? Examine the computer terminal, but can't find anything obviously wrong with it. What do you do? Run the diagnostic program. You're certain that the system should have a set of diagnostic routines available. However, the keyboard inputs needs to have been disabled. The Unix has voice command only. What do you do? The only thing left is to look inside. So look in here. Da-da. Peering into the massive cables and circuit boards, you find that the system has been deliberately sabotaged. One of the circuit boards, the voice recognition module, is beyond repair and must be replaced. Now all you need to do is find a replacement module. Guess what we got? Fucking yes. You install the module in the terminal. The system is repaired. Nice. Nice. Let's test this baby out. Self-destruct. Welcome, Vault Dweller. For your convenience, this Vault-Tec terminal has been modified to respond to vocal commands. Please vocalize your command now. Run diagnostics. Please wait while I initiate diagnostic checks. Vault-Tec appreciates your patience. Thank you for waiting. Diagnostic checks complete. All systems are working properly. After all, you're using Vault-Tec. Ching! Log off. Surprised Griz knows how to use a computer. Probably his ancestor, Vault Dweller, taught him the ropes. So I should talk to this guy first. Yo, Jimmy! You should let Grufar know that you fixed the computer. He'll be really happy. Fucker better be. Better give me that goddamn G.E.C.K. Do you know how long I've been searching for that fucking thing? It's been like 2 years or something. Well, at least one. At least 1 year. Fjarn. Grufar. You have restored my faith in humans. I thank you for all you have done for your pack. Is there something I can do for you in return? You said you'd let me know if you found a G.E.C.K here. Did you locate one? Ah, let me see. Yes. There was this case in the vault storage room. It says G.E.C.K on it. I guess it's what you're looking for. It is yours with many thanks. Thank you! Holy crap. It's about fucking time. Whoa, I got 9,000 XP. Not bad. Alright, perk time. Gain agility, gain charisma, endurance, luck. Oh man. Do I really need any of these? Alright, what are the other ones? Oh my god, look how many of them there are. I think tag's better, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, what should I do? Small guns? I'm gonna do small guns. Do it. Ho! Jesus Christ, why did it go up that much? Alright, well, I'm not leveling that up. Gotta do barter. Fuck you. Fuck you, you motherfucking butterfuck. Alright. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Level 12. We're not even far from level 13. Everything's coming up Christmas. Okay. Hello, my friend. You've saved the pack and we thank you. Let me have a look at this. You see G.E.C.K. The Garden of Eden Creation Kit. This unit is standard equipment for all Vault-Tec vaults. A G.E.C.K is the resource for rebuilding civilization after the bomb. Just add water and stir. It weighs 10 pounds. Whoa, am I not like over encumbered? Oh no. Nah, I'm good. Right, well, we got what we've been after all this time. There's one thing I want to do right quick. Oh no, I didn't want to go there. I want to go to third floor. I want to talk to you because you mentioned that you want to explore, but you don't want to go alone. So I'm thinking maybe I can recruit you. Can I? Hello again. What's up? Hey, I got what I came here for and I'm about to head out. But I'm looking for a traveling companion. You up for it? I would be honored to join you. High five! Yes, Griz? So I got you. Claw. Yeah, you're a Deathclaw. I don't even need to consider that he might be human. Look at him. I don't think he can use armor because he's a fucking creature. Probably can't use weapons either. He's got a lot of carry weight though. That's nice. You can carry some stuff for me that I don't necessarily need right now. Oh, did I not sell that last time? Or was I going to and didn't? I got a lot of stim packs, jeez. Alright, that'll do. You can hold that for now. Let's go, team. We're just gonna walk around with a Deathclaw. Not suspicious at all.